Here I am in my Tier 6 Hellcat this time. This is an Ace game. I am platooned up with Nippon Gamer in his Dicker Max. A Gunner is in his Hellcat. We're in Tier 6 TDs in a Tier 7 matchup. The Hellcat is a very good TD. It used to be better before they nerfed it, but they slowed down the turret traverse and the backup speed on the Hellcat. Everyone considered it an overpowered tank or an OP tank for its tier. It's still a very good TD. It's definitely a keeper. I enjoy running the Hellcat still. Miss some of the greatness that it used to have. It used to be such a highly mobile tank. It still has very good camouflage and good view range, and I plan to use both of those in this game. So Gunner has rolled over to the 9-0 side, and Nippon is going hull down back at about K3. So roll up here to the middle. I'm going to cover the windmill hill. There's usually a lot of tanks show up there. This time their heavy push seems to be more on the 8-9 line, which will give Gunner plenty to fire at over there on his side. So sit here, keep covering Windmill Hill. I see a couple of tanks that started coming down the beach side, down along the 3 line, a heavy, medium, and a tank destroyer down there. SU-100Y toward the middle on the back of Windmill Hill. And I see our AMX-ELC is pushed by another AMX-ELC. Here's where that slow turret traverse comes into play. I missed him. With a slow turret traverse, it's very hard to hit a small, fast-moving target, but if you lead them just right, you can track them, leave them for somebody else to finish them off. So somebody finishes off that ELC there. Unfortunately, Gunner has died on the 9-0 side. Notice on the minimap that this T-3485 is rolled up off the beach, up behind our heavy over there on Windmill Hill. So I get one shot into the back of him before he decides to run away. Nippon lets me know that he's been spotted. So I'm going to roll back toward the back of the map and see if I can help out Nippon. We're down 3-5, so it's not down 3-6, so it's not going real well right now. So I see Nippon's got a SU-122-44 Soviet Tier 7 tank destroyer, very, very good Tier 7 tank destroyer. So we need to take this guy out if we can. Right now he's busy with Nippon up there, so he doesn't notice me coming up behind him. Get to put a shell into the back of him. I want to sort of get out of the firing range of him. Between the two of us, Nippon and myself, we can keep him distracted. Nippon cliff dives down on him. I get another shot into him, and Nippon finishes him off. So I'm going to stay up here on the top of the hill. Nippon's going down to the beach, and he's going to come back up. I see Tier 7 ice, 2 heavy. I got no shot at it. T-3485 I was hit earlier. I have no shot at it. And here comes the fast Tier 4 Lux. She's going to roll out. I managed to take out the Lux before he scrambles back up on top of the hill. IS-2 has gone down the hill heading toward Nippon. And Nippon finishes him off. Our Wolverine finishes off that T-3485 that was up here. So we got 2 heavies versus 2 heavies on the 9 line. 2 heavies versus 1 heavy on the 9 line. So I'm going to come back up and go back up around Windmill Hill. I like to stay in the center of the map. This Hellcat has good speed, so I can get around to various areas of the map. But for me, if I can be in the center, it allows me to get to different parts of the map much faster. I think we've pretty much taken care of everything, and they just come down the beach side over here. And I remember there was an SU-100Y by Windmill Hill, so I'll go over here and see what I can spot. Oh, and there's the SU-100Y. Fortunately, he cannot get his gun down. Doesn't have the gun depression to shoot me. And here's where that slow backup speed of the Hellcat comes into play. Fortunately, SU-100Y is such a tall tank, I can get shots into the superstructure. And he can't get his gun down to shoot at me. So now it's just the 3 TDs, the Dickermax, the Wolverine, and myself, versus 3 heavies and 2 tank destroyers. There's the FV-201. Nippon gets a shot into him. I'm going to roll back, see if I can get a shot into the side of the turret. There, and Nippon finishes him off. So it's good teamwork here has kept us in the game so far. Still worried about that SU-100Y. I don't see him around the corner. It's a T-29. See if I can get a shot into the side of the turret. And then the 100Y decides to push. So there's 1 and 2. Good teamwork again to take out that 100Y. I can turn my attention back over here on this T-29. So we can get a shot into the side of the turret. And he turns it just in time for me to bounce off. T-29 has a very strong turret. KV-2 is down to 6 hit points, so if we just get a shot close to him, maybe even a splash would take him out. And I have no shot at them. They're behind the building. And they managed to take out Nippon. I need to hit the tall, a very thin shot there, but I managed to squeeze it in there and get a shot into the hull of the T-29. So, time to carry. It's just me. Boy, are these people in bad shape if it's depending on me to carry a game. Okay, so I see both of these guys are still here. I think it's about time. I need to disappear off of the radar. I need to use the camo and the view range of this Hellcat and not try to brawl it out with them face on. So I'm going to turn around. I know I've disappeared now off their spotting. So I'm going to zip back here and try to find some bushes to get camouflaged up. See if I can't get the first shot into them. That very thin shot I got on the T-29 got him down where I can one-shot him if I can get the first shot into him. So I'm going to roll over here, use these rocks for cover, and camouflage in the bush. I was guessing that they would probably split up and try to, one of them try to come around me on the back of that Windmill Hill. So I'm hoping to surprise whichever tank decides he's going to come around and flank me. So I don't see anything up there on the hill, so I'm going to back up, see if anything's rolling out there to flank beside the behind that hill. And about that time, the T-29 decides to come around. So I managed to finish him off, and again I want to disappear. The KV-2 and the Dickermax on the enemy team would both know where I am. I have not seen the Dickermax. I don't know where he is. Haven't heard from him, seen him. So I am going to roll around on the beach, come back up, try to use the great view range that this Hellcat has, and see if I can spot either the Dicker Max or the KB2. Get a shot into them before they get the shot into me. I now have 3 kills. So fortunately for me, the view range on the Hellcat did not leave me down. When I come up and crest the hill here, the KV2 is just sitting over there on top of the hill. And I do appreciate that he just sat in the open on top of the hill like that. So I managed to finish him off. I'm not going to go, since I'm this close to the base, I'm just going to go cap it out. I'm not going to go chase down the Dicker Max. I don't know if he disconnected, he's AFK or what, but he never does show up. So I'm going to fast forward to the end of this. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. So looking at the after battle report, I've got Ace Tanker, Fire for Effect, a Fighter, a Bruiser, and an Invader for sitting on the base while the clock runs out. Now looking at the team score, I see that Nippon and I were 1 and 2 in the total damage and experience. I wound up with 14 shots fired, 13 hits, 11 pins, total damage of 2,059, damaged 8 and killed 4. And the always important part, how much money did I make? Looking at the credits, I received 34,701 with a profit of 31,131 with premium. On experience, with premium, I received 1,677. First victory of the day was the ×2, so total experience I received was 3,354 with 164 free XP. So I hope you enjoyed the game, and I appreciate you watching.